Hi guys, today we are looking at Valentine's. Hi guys, so I have been looking at some of my older DIYs. I've been decorating for Valentine's Day a very long time, and I've done quite a few DIYs for it. So today we are recapping some of my favorites. First up are these super cute, simple lollipops. Now I have made these in larger versions with pool noodles for Christmas. But did you know that the Dollar Tree sells these foam rollers and you can make miniature versions? All you have to do is connect two of them. They have hooks on the ends. Then you just add a little bit of hot glue to secure them. I cover them in different ribbon and washi tape, and then you just have to roll them up. These are so much easier to do than the larger ones. Now these actually have metal in the center which help to hold the shape. So I like to form them and then unroll them and then add hot glue a little at a time, holding them in place to dry. Now once you have finished sculpting your lollipops, just go ahead and throw some hair ties on them, some elastics, let them dry completely, and then you can go ahead and add a wooden skewer. I found mine at the Dollar Tree with some clear wrap or some sandwich bags and some ribbon. Now on to our next treat, and for this one you're going to want to pick up a glass like this. I got mine at the Dollar Tree, and then add any color inside with paint that you think looks yummy. I used a dark brown for chocolate. Then I took some cardboard and an empty K-cup container, and I added some lightweight spackle from the Dollar Tree as a whipped cream topper, and then I added a cherry, which is just a berry left over from my Christmas decor. Now Dollar Tree also sells these little picks, and so I painted my whipped cream white and I cut off the little hearts and added them right on top to look like sprinkles, and now I have a really cute coffee bar piece of decor. Now on to some real treats, great for gift giving. For this, I grabbed some pretzel rods from the Dollar Tree. I got some melting chocolate, just melted it in my microwave, and then added some sprinkles also from the Dollar Tree. And that's all there is to it. Now, if you have some candy canes hanging around that you want to get rid of, take them out, put them on some wax paper, and get some of these skewers with the hearts on the bottom from the Dollar Tree. Add in a little melting chocolate in the center and some sprinkles, and you have a really cute, easy Valentine gift for any of your sweethearts. They also make really cute charcuterie boards, but I'm telling you, these won't last even though they're candy canes. They are so adorable. Now let's get into another faux treat. For this, I picked up the lightweight spackle from the Dollar Tree and some of their cupcake containers. Now they come in sets of 3 over in the kitchen section. You can use a foam ball for this, or you can use an ornament, and I don't know about you, but I'm not fully done putting my Christmas decor away. So then you're just going to want to mold on some of that lightweight spackle. It's kind of like Play-Doh. You just form it, let it dry, and then go in with some paint, any color you want. I also use some of the lightweight spackle and put it in a piping bag with a tip and just piped on a whipped cream topper, and it makes the best looking faux cupcake. I took some of these little foam things you can find at the Dollar Tree, usually in the floral section, and added them as the sprinkles to my cupcake, and a little foam heart on top, and that's all there is to this super cute Valentine cupcake. Now let's get into our next DIY. Now I love the look of conversation hearts. I'm not really into eating them, but I decided to pick up one of the silicone heart trays from the Dollar Tree, and I used some more lightweight spackle. I let them sit overnight. They were a little soft, so I took them out, let them air dry, and then I hand painted them just with some paint I had on hand. And then I added some messages on top, and that's all there is to these really cute DIY conversation hearts. Now let's do another treat. For this one, I'm using the silicone molds and a small ornament you can find at the Dollar Tree, repeating the process of molding on that spackle, letting it dry, painting it in dark brown. Now for this, I decided it was going to be somewhat of a truffle, so I hot glued that little ornament right into my mold. I added some Mod Podge and high gloss and some beads from the Dollar Tree on top, and this always tricks everyone who comes over at Valentine's Day. Now, I love faux treats, and for this one, we're going to do a cake. So you may have any kind of wipes container on hand. Doesn't matter the size. I just cut it in half down to the right size. Then I covered it in some dark brown felt using hot glue. Yes, that is just fabric hot glue I had on hand. And then I added some spackle on the top, and I piped on a whipped cream edge for my little faux cake. I love this because it's moldable and you can play around with it if it doesn't go exactly according to plan. I added a berry from my holiday decor as the cherry in the center, and that's all there is to this simple cake. Now for this one, which I believe is our last sweet treat before we get on to some signs and some wreaths and other decor pieces, for this one I picked up a mug from the Dollar Tree. I cut out some cardboard, I covered it in the spackle, let it dry, and I painted it brown, and then I added some more spackle as my whipped topper and a straw from the Dollar Tree, just cut down to size, and I stuck it right in there. Now it looks like a really yummy sweetheart cocoa or milkshake. Now onto a sign. So for this one, I just picked up a wooden sign from the Dollar Tree. I sanded off the message and I dry brushed it with some white paint. Now the Dollar Tree used to sell this vertical heart sign, and it's back. So it's a little bit different. This time around it has little donuts and stuff on it. Never mind what it has on it this time around. I would flip it around, paint it red, hot glue it right into the center of your wooden piece. And I encourage you, if you don't have a Cricut or a silhouette or a cutting machine, check out the wall stickers at the Dollar Tree. I sometimes pick them up and then cut out certain images. Like this one, I found some really cute arrows, so I added one at the top, one at the bottom, and I have a really cute custom sign for my decor. Now this time I'm using some scrap wood from my garage. Seems like we always have little pieces like this floating around. Now I also love to look for X's and O's because those are not commonly used letters, and you can often find them on clearance at places like Walmart and Hobby Lobby. I painted these black, hot glued them down onto my scrap wood that I stained, and added one of the Dollar Tree hearts, and now I have a really cute hugs and kisses sign. Love the look of this one, so I decided to make some more. I cut down 3 little pieces of scrap wood, I sanded them, and then I stained them, and then I used the rest of the hearts from my vertical sign from the Dollar Tree, just placing them on each using a little bit of hot glue. I love these, and they make great little centers if you have little houses that look like this. They were very popular, and I still have some as well. So I think it's a great way to decorate these little homes for Valentine's Day. You may have them from Target Dollar Spot, but check out my last Dollar Tree video. I'll have it linked here for you to see the new sign that you can use for this DIY. Now let's get right back into the DIYs from years past. For this one, we're doing a framed heart style wreath. Now this was one of my very first DIYs. I did not know how to film them, so I'm using the heart wire form for wreaths from the Dollar Tree and some burlap that I got at Walmart. I just wound it around. I hot glued it first and secured it in the center, and then I just went around and secured it again, pulling it nice and taut along the bottom and hot gluing that down. And then I just added a little heart sign. Now Dollar Tree has a ton of these out right now. Again, check out my last video to see what they're putting out. And then I had this curtain rod on hand that we're not using anymore, so I just cut it in half using my little hand saw. I think that might also be from the Dollar Tree, no joke. And then I painted it black, and I secured it using some zip ties on the back end of it so that it looked just like Cupid had speared this heart. And then I added in some little hearts and a bow at the bottom, and it was a really great little wreath for a few years in our last home in California. I love the look of this one. Now, you can often find the word love all year round, but sometimes you just want to pick up those things and change them up for Valentine's Day. That's what I'm doing here with a sign from the Dollar Tree that I used the hearts from the Dollar Tree to cover up the butterflies, painting it in my color scheme of black, red, and white for Valentine's Day. Now, this is one of my favorite DIYs and one I do often for different seasons. I love to pick up these $5 pillow covers from Hobby Lobby. They often go on sale and are even as cheap as $3.50. I then cut out some hearts out of some red felt, and then I just hand stitched them on. I used a little bit of pillow stuffing in between and just created a little pattern of hearts, and I think this is so fun and easy. Makes a great little pillow cover to switch up things for your decor for Valentine's Day, and I love the little puffy hearts, and it's a great thing to do while watching your favorite show or maybe a Dollar Tree video. And speaking of the Dollar Tree, on to our next DIY. For this one, you're going to want to pick up a pizza pan. I had some burlap, some felt hearts, and some spray paint. So I did take the edge of my burlap and used it to pull out and create a ruffle. I painted my pizza pan black, and then I added the burlap ruffle using some hot glue around the back side of my pizza pan. I used some of these cutout felt hearts and just glued them right onto my pan using the little dot dot not a lot method. I added some ribbon for a hanger, and that's all there is to this. It was a super cute wreath for Valentine's Day, and I made a few more to share with you guys. So let's get on to the next one. You've probably have seen the truck ornament that comes out at Christmas, and I always pick those up. I painted mine black, and then I took out a frame that was also from the Dollar Tree, removed the image, added some checked paper, and then I used some Dollar Tree stickers to create little balloons using some baker's twine to have the strings of the balloons coming down, and I added them floating out of my little black truck and added them back to the frame. This one is so easy, fast, and affordable, and I love how it turned out. Now on to another DIY using this Dollar Tree banner. I went ahead and flipped it over. I did not love the image on the front, so I'm adding some ribbon to the edges of my banner, and then I'm just going to go ahead and add in a fabric heart that I cut out of some checked fabric, and then I just lined it with a little bit of twine around the edge. A lot more simple and to my taste, and you can always add a spear going right through that heart for Valentine's Day. And that was a quick and easy makeover of a Dollar Tree item. Now on to these, which are so fun. They are little stuffed hearts, and you can always use fabric that is sold by Crafter Square in the craft section of the Dollar Tree. I actually found these washcloths at my Dollar Tree in the black and white and red and white check, so I picked them up. I used a little hot glue to secure the top edges of my hearts together, and then added some old pillow stuffing and secured them with some more hot glue. These are the perfect little addition to any tiered tray or any kind of stand that you have and you want to decorate for Valentine's Day. Now on to another, and this is our last. This is another wreath that I made when I just started my channel. So I used some pipe cleaners and the heart frame from the Dollar Tree. I picked up some red burlap on clearance after Christmas from Walmart, and I just used it to create ruffles. So I would take about a 6-inch section and I would add a pipe cleaner and then secure it to my heart frame, and then you can see on the back how it looks, just alternating which part of the heart that I was attaching it to give a nice full look. And I added a little dollar store sign from the 99-cent store and some accent ribbon here and there, and I love how this frame turned out. This is actually one of my favorite wreaths and DIYs that I've made in all the years here I've been creating on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on what I'm making this year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this fun look back at some of my favorite DIYs for Valentine's Day, and I hope it sparked an idea for you. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you back very soon.